You are a badass. How to stop doubting your greatness and start. Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. Asterisk, this is a self-help book designed to inspire readers to overcome self-doubt, embrace their inner potential, and create a life they love. Written in a conversational, irreverent, and humorous tone, Sincero combines personal anecdotes, practical advice, and exercises to guide readers toward personal transformation. The book, structured in 27 bite-sized chapters across 5 parts, draws from Sincero's own journey from a frustrated, broke 40-year-old living in a converted garage to a successful author and coach. It emphasizes that everyone has the power to live an extraordinary life by shedding limiting beliefs, taking action, and aligning with their true desires. Below is a comprehensive narrative of the book's key themes, insights, and explanations as presented by Sincero, woven into a single script that captures the essence of her message. Sincero begins by addressing the universal struggle of self-doubt and mediocrity, asserting that most people coast through life, paying bills and dreaming of something better without taking action. She introduces the concept of the big snooze, BS, her term for the subconscious fears and false beliefs that keep people stuck in unfulfilling lives. These beliefs, often formed in childhood from experiences like a parent's divorce or societal conditioning, create a comfort zone that feels safe but limits potential. For example, someone who witnessed a messy divorce might subconsciously believe love is doomed, sabotaging their relationships. Sincero's own story of feeling unfulfilled despite being a published author illustrates this with Stuck in a Lukewarm life until she decided to change. She urges readers to wake up from this BS, acknowledging that the process can be tumultuous, like a detox, requiring courage to face fears and let go of toxic patterns or relationships. The first part of the book, How You Got This Way, delves into the subconscious mind's role in shaping reality. Sincero explains that our beliefs, often unconscious, dictate our decisions and outcomes. She likens the subconscious to a sneaky puppeteer, pulling strings based on ingrained narratives like, I'm not good enough, or money is hard to come by. To counter this, she encouraged awareness. Becoming conscious of these thoughts is the first step to challenging them. She shares how her own limiting beliefs about money and success kept her broke until she started questioning them. The key is to stop living on autopilot and recognize that your reality is shaped by your perceptions, which can be changed instantly by choosing new beliefs. And how to embrace your inner badass. Sincero emphasizes self-love and authenticity as foundations for transformation. She argues that everyone is inherently perfect and unique, and doubting this is as pointless as a river wishing it were straighter. Loving yourself, she says, isn't about arrogance, but about appreciating your unique gifts and letting them shine. She advises readers to stop caring about others' opinions, as these reflect others' insecurities, not your worth. A key quote, what other people think about you has nothing to do with you, and everything to do with them, encapsulates this. Sincero shares how she stopped people-pleasing and embraced her quirks, which freed her to pursue her dreams. She also encourages readers to discover their calling by looking at themselves objectively, asking others what they're good at, and exploring what excites them, even if it feels scary or unfamiliar. The third part, How to Tap into the Mother Lode, introduces the concept of source energy, which Sincero describes as the abundant, invisible force connecting everything but God, the universe, or fate. This isn't just spiritual fluff. She frames it as mindfulness, the practice of controlling your thoughts and aligning them with your desires. Meditation, she explains, is a tool to quiet the mind and connect with this energy, allowing clarity and intuition to guide decisions. She shares her own struggles with meditation, but credits it with helping her focus. Gratitude is another cornerstone of practicing. It shifts your mindset to abundance, strengthens faith, and attracts positivity. Sincero recounts how gratitude for small things, like a good meal, helped her stay motivated during tough times. She also advises forgiving others, not for their sake, but to free yourself from resentment, which she likens to taking poison, and waiting for your enemies to die. In How to Get Over Your BS Already, Sincero tackles common obstacles like procrastination, perfectionism, and fear. She argues that these are excuses rooted in the ego's need to stay safe. Procrastination, for instance, often stems from fear of failure, while perfectionism keeps you from starting. She shares a story of a Polish beer garden where she realized overthinking was paralyzing her, urging readers to take messy action instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Fear, she says, is inevitable but manageable act despite it, as fear is for suckers. She also addresses overwhelm, suggesting readers break goals into small steps and focus on one change at a time to avoid burnout. Her mantra, "It's so easy once you figure out it isn't hard," reflects the idea that shifting your mindset makes challenges feel surmountable. The final part, how to kick some ass, is about taking action to manifest your dreams. Sincero stresses the power of decision cruising to pursue your goals with unwavering commitment. She recounts deciding to become a success coach despite skepticism, which led to her global success. Money is a focal point. She encouraged readers to see it as energy, not a source of shame, and to pursue wealth unapologetically. Her own transformation from broke to millionaire proves this mindset shift works. She also advocates surrendering to the process, trusting that the universe will support you if you show up fully. Doing versus spewing means taking action rather than just talking about your dreams, and surrounding yourself with successful. Motivating people amplifies your progress. Sincero shares how she sought mentors who challenged her to aim higher, pushing her out of her comfort zone. Throughout, Sincero's tone is like a friend who's blunt but supportive, mixing humor with tough love. She uses anecdotes like borrowing $85,000 from a friend to fund her coaching certification to show that bold moves pay off. The book's spiritual elements, like vibrating at a high frequency through positive thoughts, are grounded in practical tips such as writing daily gratitude lists or visualizing goals. Critics may find the source energy talk too new age, but Sincero defends it as a universal principle of aligning with abundance. She also emphasizes that change takes Timian tactic at a time prevents overwhelm. By the end, readers should understand why they're stuck, love what they can't change what they don't love, and take bold action to live a life that feels unbridled awesome. The book's core message is empowerment. You are already a badass, capable of greatness, but you must shed self-sabotaging beliefs, embrace your uniqueness, and act with courage. Sincero's journey from a garage to global stages proves it's possible, and her exercise like journaling limiting beliefs or meditating for 5 minutes daily make it actionable. She encourages readers to start now, not tomorrow, because the moment you have the audacity to start believing in the not yet seen, your reality will begin to shift. This blend of mindset shifts, spiritual insights, and practical steps forms a roadmap to stop doubting your greatness and start living an awesome life.